Alrighty, we're gonna make some picks. We just got auto-selected Jacoby Myers. That doesn't feel great. But there are worse things in the world than getting auto-selected Jacoby Myers with a broken hand. Not a lot of worse things in the world, but there are worse things in the world. Believe it or not. Like not putting the underdog screen on the stage. That's also not great. But we're here. We're ready to make some quick nighttime picks. Because in case it doesn't look obvious, I am tired. But I want as many of these picks documented as I can get them. So I'm going to sit down. We're going to churn through these 40-something picks we have to make. And then we will be done. So let's get started. We have Love, Willis, Henry Jacobs, Brooks, JCM, St. Brown, McConkey, Tate, Golden, and Warren. I agree with myself that I don't really want Mark Andrews. Daniel Jones isn't terrible as a third quarterback. I can see him getting the nod with the Week 11 bye stuff. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Daniel Jones. Here we started Genty, Etienne, Mason, Higgins, Watson, Odunze, Reed, Bowers. I agree we kind of need a quarterback. I think I'd rather have Jackson Dart, but it's like close between him and Kyler. Yeah, we'll go Kyler. We're not getting a ton of Dart here. I guess we'll take Dart when it makes sense. Here we started Dak, Derrick Henry, Jordan Mason, Chris Rodriguez, Justin Jefferson, Zay Flowers, Lav McConkey, Christian Watson, Mekhi Lemon, and Tyler Warren. Kick is saying running back. I disagree. I'm saying quarterback and Juwan Johnson. I think he's more likely to take Juwan, so I'll go ahead and grab Juwan, and then we'll grab a quarterback at the other side of the turn. Will be great. Here we got Lamar, Purdy, Harvey, Hubbard, Algier, Marshawn Lloyd, Nakua, Brown, Neighbors, Waddle, Brian Thomas, Deebo Samuel. I kind of agree that it's like tight end time. Like, there's not really good tight ends here. There's still like a perfectly cromulent Dylan Sampson. In this running back room, we'll need 6. So we can go Lloyd, Sampson, Holani. So it would be a 2-6-6-4 maybe. Yeah, so let's go ahead and grab Dylan Sampson. Slam this. If my internet will work, please. Thank you. All you have to do is ask politely. Here we started Hurts, Mahomes, Dart, Achane, Warren, White, St. Brown, Rice, Tet, Devontae. We're not going to have a bunch of Jake Ferguson plus Mark Andrews because of my habit of taking Juwan over pretty much anyone in this range. It's actually a pretty decent fall on Andrews. Also, we have a bit of a running back problem. I think we grab Spears with the understanding that we're not going to get another chance to grab Spears. And we will have another chance to grab one of the tight ends probably. And Spears seems really good. Here we have a lot of receivers. London Rice, Marvin Harrison, DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman, and Casey Concepcion. It would be I would be considering a second quarterback here, really. It's my main thing. Even over these tight ends. I can grab a couple of tight ends later. I think I'm pretty happy to take Willis here. Here we started Prescott, Mahomes, Dart, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Woody Marks, Lamb, Wilson, Odunze, Reed, Tyler Warren, Juwan Johnson. I don't need another quarterback this early. Other than that, I think, just grabbing the Trey Tucker Express feels pretty good. Here we started Purdy, Genty, Henry, Henderson, Mason, McConkey, Tate, Reed, Dobbs, Shakir. And McBride. Sam should be good. I say Sam as if he's like my long lost buddy. Sam Darnold, I have full faith will be a perfectly cromulent quarterback this coming season, and that's all I really want out of the pick. We need a receiver. Xavier Worthy top of the kick. Xavier Worthy my top receiver. I'm not going to think about it too much more. Oh, we're almost done with this full eliminator. We started Bryce Young, Malik Willis, Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, Derrick Henry, Travis Etienne, Jadarian Price, RJ Harvey, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and Kenneth Gainwell at running back. At receiver, we have Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson, Ramadunze, Stephon Diggs, and Omar Cooper. And at tight end, we have Mark Andrews and Greg Dulcich. This is a Jerry Jeudy-ass team if I've ever seen one. It's going to be Jerry Jeudy and Calvin Ridley wrapping us up. Dusty vets, but we do need them. We need to pray that our no, my computer's not charging. We need to pray that they actually do produce. We don't have a ton of Denzel Boston in this format. I think I'm actually into Boston here. I don't generally have a ton of him. And this seems like a great spot to pick someone up. So let's grab him. Here we started Bowers, Kelsey at tight end, so we don't need a third one. We have St. Brown, Neighbors, Adams, and Worthy at receiver. Scatterbo, Harvey, Mason at running back, and May and Purdy at quarterback. I definitely want like my top running back here. I can see it being Mike Washington. Man, the kick is just like really, really in on Marshawn Lloyd. Like, more in than I think is healthy. Could just take Keenan as well. Like push that probably down the road. Let's just take Keenan because I don't want to like giga ultra mega reach for a running back when I have a decent enough receiver there. Like a receiver that I'm happy-ish to take at that pick. Yeah. Here we got Kyler, Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Lamb McConkey, Rome Odunze, Jaden Reed, Josh Downs, and Tyler Warren. This could be Juwan. Like Juwan would be like at the top of my ranks. So just like easy, comfy click. I don't mind Woody Marks here, honestly. I think he's legitimately my top running back. We do need running back production on this team. I think also going like Juwan Shuck is not terrible. Like their week-to-week scores could be like not super correlated, but I think we just structurally need more running back juice. So we'll grab Woody Marks with the really nice coach speak recently. Here we're in the 15th round, and we have 3 running backs. Hurts, Mayfield, Love are our quarterbacks. We have Bijan, Brees, Bucky. At least we have 3 good running backs as our running backs. We have Rashee Rice, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf, Jordan Addison, Keenan Allen, Jalen McMillan at receiver, and Harold Fenton and Isaiah Likely at tight end. So we want 15, 16, 17, 18. Probably. Or we might even be able to get away with just Harold Fenton and Isaiah Likely in that room. Could also grab Bray Davis here. Like we're actually having like Ty Johnson, like season-ending worries. Then that means Ray Davis like being a clear handcuff to I think one of the very like fragile running back situations could be really nice. I'm not taking Omar Cooper here. I could take Jacoby Lane. I could take Booty. I could just like reach and take like Gunnar Helm or Greg Dulcich. I think we'll take Gunnar Helm, actually. Reach down, take Gunnar Helm. We know we need a tight end and we know we need running backs. I'm not so certain that we need another receiver here. Like this room could be good. So we will push it and see what's up. Here we started Bo Nix, Malik Willis, Derrick Henry, Scatabo, Henderson, JCM, Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Rashee Rice, Christian Watson, Josh Downs, Juwan Johnson, and Hunter Henry. We could grab another quarterback in Cam Ward or Bryce Young. We could grab Naylor. I don't think we need another running back here yet. Like if we're having a 6-1, it's going to be later. I do think receiver is probably the position of need. And we'll go Juwan Jennings. Opposite of Aaron Jones. Feels pretty good. We got 3-3-5-3. Lamar, Dak, Jackson Dart, Etienne, Ramondre, Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Jane Reed, Keenan Allen, and Adonai Mitchell. And then Trey McBride, Mark Andrews, and Juwan Johnson. So we are loaded at tight end. Really strong at receiver and a little bit worried at running back. Yeah, I think you're in the 170s is when I'm like, I'll take Kayshon Boutte. I don't know where I want him actually ranked yet. It's a bit tough, but I do know that I'm willing to take him much higher than his current ADP. Everything that's going on. Injury. We don't necessarily need a third quarterback. We can get one of the week 9 quarterbacks later. 4 top picks on running back. Yeah, we'll just grab. I think on the teams where I haven't grabbed Javonte Williams, it's more reasonable to just go, we'll take it. Okay. Here is Fan and Juwan, which is probably about the least amount of capital I'm okay spending at tight end. Gibbs, Irving, Tootin, Hubbard. We need more juice in that room. Mayfield, Love, Stroud, perfectly fine. What we done there? And then Collins, Neighbors, Thomas, Metcalf, AD Mitchell. Yeah. I don't understand what the Trey Harris hate is from the kick. So I would just go ahead and grab him, continue to bolster our receiving room. Here we started Stafford, Nix, Rodgers, Henry, Stevenson, White, Woody Marks, Jefferson, Smith, Olave, Parker Washington, and Jaden Reed. Good grab Brenton Strange. I've been pretty out on Brenton Strange, but I'll mix him in a little bit if necessary. Here we started Cook, Jacobs, Travion, JCM, Mason, Jefferson, Neighbors, Adunze, Worthy. Yeah, I could see Kyler Murray being good here or Harold Fannin. Let's go Kyler. Again, tight end, I have a bunch of people I like to quickly. Quarterback, not so much. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is going to take a while. I kind of want receiver here. 3-4, 3-1. Henry, Etienne, Brooks, JCM, Jefferson, Olave, Colonel Tate, Warren. Yeah. I think I will accept Rashid Shaheed here. I want receiver, and I'll let the psychic tell me which one. Bowers, Warren. I could see Juwan here, but probably not great. Nix, Willis at quarterback. Oh, David Montgomery. I mean, this is the exact position where it's let's just take Stroud. Be done there, not to think about it. Bing, bing, bang, bam. Here started Bijan, Javonte, Bucky, Rico, Dobbins. We're done there. Collins, Higgins, Addison. Definitely Bo Nix. Top receiver is Worthy over Michael Pittman, which I think is surprising, but it's absolutely just a Bo Nix pick. Here we started Lamar, Stafford, Demont, Pollard, White, Sampson, St. Brown, Flowers, Godwin, Pittman, and Rashid Shaheed, and then Bowers and Kincaid at tight end. I don't really like either of the 2 top receiving options here. Go AJ Barner. There's probably too much position capital there. Pat Bryant could be fine, I guess. At that point, I'd rather just take Trey Harris. So I will. Please look. Here we have Drake May, Baker Mayfield, Marion Hampton, Chuba, Chris Rodriguez, Puka, Rice, Higgins, Evans, BTJ, Keenan Allen, and Harold Fannin. I agree. We do need to get some tight ends here. And wow, Isaiah Likely on a team again. Like we're hating on Isaiah Likely, but he keeps popping up. I actually think Dylan Sampson's probably a better pick. Gets points on the board. I'm happy to push tight end. Happy to also just reach for players that do what the team needs. So we have Ferguson and Juwan at tight end, May and Mahomes at quarterback. We have Brees, so I'm now more interested in A.D. Mitchell. I mean, I'm a little bit, aren't you worried about Omar Cooper? But A.D. Mitchell has looked to seem pretty impressive in his limited run, so I'm gonna choose to index on that more. Here we have Goff, Stroud, Tootin, Dowdle, JCM, Fannin at tight end, Concepcion, BTJ, Burden, Neighbors, London, Puka. It may even be good at receiver here, but yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and grab Rodgers to pair up with Rico. 3-4-6-0. This will be a 4 tight end team if I've ever seen one. Here we started Kyler, Baker, Daniel Jones, Bijan, Brees, Bucky, Mason. Just one more there. Collins, T-Mac, Marvin Harrison, DK Metcalf, Jordan Addison, Trey Tucker. Probably just one more there. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so that means we want to be doing tight ends first, which means we just grab my top-rated tight end, which right now is Rondé Gaston, but is not actually. It'll be A.J. Barton. Here we're still in the 10th round. We got Lamar, Mahomes, Walker, Jacobs, Mason, St. Brown, Waddle, Tate, DK Metcalf. Kyle Pitts is starting to become interesting, but I think I'd rather still take Xavier Worthy, even with the correlation. Keeps unique by, and okay. Here we have Daniels, Stafford, Stroud, Dobbins, White, Mason, Algier, Lloyd. We may even want another running back there. Maybe end up being 3-6-6-3. Yeah, let's go TJ Hawkinson here. Be churning the purple. Oh, wow. We're at the 13-11, and we just have Lamar, Henry, Etienne, Henderson, JCM, Lamb, Flowers, Reed, Golden, Lemon, Ferguson, and Juwan. Or either Bryce Young or Cam Ward. I guess we hate Cam Ward. I don't know why, but these Sims hate Cam Ward. I think he's not great, but I don't think he's worth that much hate. Whatever. Mahomes, Darnold, Walker, Jacobs, Dobbins, Lamb, Watson, Adunze, Downs, Debo, Trey McBride, Harold Fannin. I see the Keenan Allen argument, and he keeps on going up the board. And something's happening with Josh Downs, apparently. Let's just grab Keenan. I'm going to have so much Keenan by the end of this contest. Like, he's just such an eliminator ass pick. And I'm happy to just eliminatorly pick him over and over and over again. We have Trey McBride, Xavier Worthy, Roman Dunze, Christian Watson, Garrett Wilson, CeeDee Lamb, Woody Marks, Algier, White, Harvey, and Walker. And just Purdy at quarterback. We'll go Rodgers. I really, really would like for Rodgers to work out this time. He probably won't. I'd like it if he did. Fannin, Andrews, Juwan, Young, Rodgers, Ward, Henry, Jacobs, Etienne, Aaron Jones. So, and then Lamb, Wilson, Williams, Adunze, Reed, and Downs. Yeah, we definitely need a receiver. Fine, I will take Calvin Ridley on this team. I will accept our Lord and Savior Calvin Ridley. 18.4. Bo Nix, Malik Willis, Aaron Rodgers, Etienne, Harvey, White, Algier, Holani at running back, Lamb, Higgins, Williams, Tate, Downs, Naylor, and Caleb Douglas at receiver, and Bowers and Dulcich at tight end. I could see either running back or tight end being good picks. I'm going to go Seth McGowan. Like, as he just keeps impressing, I think I want to stick with him. What the hell is this? Joe Burrow, Brock Purdy, Malik Willis, Christian McCaffrey, Jordan Mason, London, Rice, Higgins, Adams, Worthy, Trey Tucker, Warren, and Juwan Johnson. This is Mike Washington if I've ever seen it. Just 14, 15, 16, 17. like ram 4 more running backs in here, and then we can figure out what to do afterwards. And then we got Purdy, Mahomes, Goff, Bijan, Javonte, Tootin, Halani, London, Evans, Thomas, Metcalf, Allen, Naylor, Ferguson, and Helm. I could see Kolar being the pick here. I think I also want one more running back. Brian Robinson's not really great. Like it'll probably be like a McGowan or an Emmett Johnson in the last round. Am I comfortable with just London, Evans, Thomas, Metcalf, Allen, Naylor? Not really. So let's go ahead and grab Ted Hurst. And I'm fine with Ferguson, and Helm. Like that's a decent enough tight end room. Like it's not a strength. Like I love it when tight end's a strength, but it's not going to be for this team, and that team is like fine. So we're good. Alrighty. So even going fast, that was still 20 minutes. Lots of stuff to talk through there. But we will be back tomorrow morning with maybe some slower, hopefully, eliminator picks. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.